Hello, Victorians. Another 4 years. And of course, that means United States is waging a new war against us. And for us, that means new opportunity to take more land. And eventually, although it was not our original intention, as everyone can attest to, but it seems increasingly the case where we are going to this chronicle war, almost regular, will plunge United States to a subject of ours. This time, under the leadership of President Theodore Roosevelt, they are trying to conquer Texas. Currently, they are still number 5 global power, slightly ahead of Spain. We are gonna sway two countries, France and Austria, or as they would like to call themselves, Austria-Hungary, just to make our life easier. We're gonna liberate New Africa this time. And given we have a very reputable infamy level, we are going to take some states from them. North Dakota. And the United States now is fearful. Then why did you go to war with us in the first place? You know we have a defense pact with both Austria and France. United States really don't stand a chance, Like they don't have that big an army to begin with, and they're up against the three largest army in the world: the French army, Austrian army, and the Russian army. In all honesty, I think it's embarrassing for me to show you what our military are doing to the United States. It's like using, those weapons worth billions of dollars, like stealth bombers, tanks, motorized armed vehicle, against people who have access only to um, guns and have to turn their own body into a bomb. It's almost like what United States is doing these days in let me think. Huh, everywhere. Sorry, I have to stop. We have to pixelate this because it's just simply immoral to show this image. It's against the humanity. Mercifully, United States soon sue for peace, but we have inadvertently bankrupted our loyal subject Mexico and plunged them to a civil war. Let's see what it's like in North America now. United States is still a global power. They are still global power. New Africa, new released. They have a black president, Seth Keir Blackstone. His culture is Afro-American. This country is general towards us, and New England is also cordial, although being cautious because we have a high infamy level, which is coming down. We're going to be infamous instead of notorious very quickly. And finally, we have fully occupied all the territories of the Mexican rebels, and thus the official conclusion of this enterprise in North America of Russia. Next, we can finally turn our focus back to the European continent, where we are relentlessly entangled in this Franco-British diplomatic play. France wants to conquer some territories in, well, I mean, Borneo, in Indochina and Africa, and Indian Ocean. Britain, in retaliation, wants to conquer French Gabon and Indian Ocean territory. We have to support France because if we don't, they're gonna call us in as an ally, and we won't get anything out of that, any benefits. Maybe I'm gonna take Tahiti. Be nice to offer our Russian citizens some exotic destination time, no? We'll take Tahiti. We're gonna help them take this part. I mean, defend the French Gabon as well as take over British Gabon. That's nasty. China has joined the British side. For what? Recognizing. I guess yeah, that this border will become major area where we see most of the action. But it's good. Entering into a truce with China will give us a free hand, as well as with Britain, goes without saying. Gives us free hand to consolidate Central Asia, which we need to get achievement. Per capita taxation, which improves our fiscal situation. Probably we'll have to take. No, we just push. Yeah. So we have very quickly taken over Gabon. This is our territory, but thankfully the French are helping defend it. Oh, the French has been invaded. It's not good news. Pretty. Has been a tough case, the China front. Um, China still has a very high war support, whereas France is seeing a second naval invasion. Things are not going well for the French. What's going on? Is it the white peace? Oh, French have capitulated. Well, that's not fair. They settled for peace. They got certain territories, and the British got certain territories, and the Qing became recognized. Yeah. China becomes a great power. This is not ideal. We would rather China be unrecognized, but since we got Tahiti. Okay, that's unfortunate, but it's their choice. Time to take a stock of our empire. So we're going to reduce Netherlands autonomy. Kutai reduce their autonomy. Ecuador and the Tahiti. Okay, I think we're good for now. Coming back to the more traditional side of diplomacy, we can seek royal marriage for our king, King Iron Jika, a member of Romanian house versus Serbia. Okay, Romania because they border us. The royal wedding. Invite only those of the highest social standing. Mikhail Nikolai Romanov will get. Do we want to make our king more popular? He's disliked. Oh, he's disliked because his psychological affliction. Yeah, I think some of the later Tsars. Okay, they're neutral now. Better. But most importantly, it's been 4 years since the last war with United States, and the United States current president Teddy Roosevelt, who is actually a historical character, quite a character. You may know that he was someone took a shot at him when he was giving speech. He finished the speech, for, well, I mean, another 40 minutes before he sought medical attention. Um, and made some comments like, "You will need to do better than this to kill me." He's a hunter, he's a celebrity commander, explorer, brave and ambitious. Yes, quite an interesting character. Um, I don't know how long he has been the president of the United States for in um, this game. He was the one who started last war. In history, he was the president of the United States between 1901 and 1909. So here he's rather young. I mean, history he was very young, so young that he was actually the youngest president of the United States. When he became the president, he's even younger. He's loved. Okay. So this is what it boils down to between us and the United States. We are asking them to liberate two states, Cherokee and Carolina. We're making no more land demand because our infamy level is already high. We're also asking for a war reparation. We have swayed France and Austria in addition to Texas, which is a protectorate of ours. United States back down. Perfect. Now they're just paying us war reparation, which is how much? Which is not a whole lot. They're poor. 30K, okay, not too bad. So this is what the Russian Empire looks like at the turn of the century. In addition to the homeland, we also are the biggest colonizer in Africa. We have Canada and Australia. We also have practically the whole Latin America, from Mexico to Guyana to Brazil to Argentina. They're all our subjects. We just have to pair our infamy management with reduction of our subjects' autonomy. Being the largest military in the whole world, we should have no problem coercing most of the subjects into puppets. And if sometimes there's certain level of uncertainty involved, we just have to save and load until the desired outcome happens. So not so long ago, there was this rebel in Thailand where Spain and Vietnam collectively helped them put down. Um, and it's been, I think it's 1 or 2 years. Rebel has come back again, and this time we're gonna participate and turn Thailand into our subject. I mean, we don't really have to do anything because they have a vastly superior army, but um, we're gonna bluff them into our subject. They're loyal, they have a sizable GDP of 6 million. The Tsar is quite happy with the results, although he doesn't know yet that his days as the ruler of Russia is coming to an end very soon. Until then, however, we will end today's episode under the auspices of his content and circle back next time with more diplomatic cunnings and domestic reforms.